Hello YouTube. Glad you could join me. I'm in Autauga County in an artesian well that exposes an old riverbed, Alabama River, and gives us a lot of good things to find, like agates, jasper, petrified wood. I've heard of artifacts. I've never found any. I have found stalagmite, but you can see it's definitely wilderness. And I am back a few miles to get out of the main stream. I love searching for beautiful stones. I've been at it for a little while now. I'm a couple of miles in. That is gorgeous. Man, that's pretty. That's what that looks like in the sun. Whispering to myself. I noticed earlier that, especially when you get back up a ways where not a lot of people are actually going to be, or I've never actually seen anybody in here. Got to be careful, these banks. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm enjoying myself. I am, like I said, in Autauga County. Autauga County has over 400 named artesian wells and streams that are created by those. You can look that up, Autauga, Alabama, artesian springs. And I live in the county right next to it. That would be Elmore County. Been out here today really enjoying myself. It's been a few months since I've been out here, so it's nice to see the different stuff that's been uncovered. Love those perfect stones like that. Just flat, workable. Because you get that skin off of there, you can see how beautiful that's going to be. It's already like a cabochon. I think I'll take that and just clean it up a little bit and it'll be ready. Something real pretty right there. It's really heavy to be so small. Looks like a piece of wood. Put this in my, see what this looks like wet. I knew it'd be pretty. Look at that, the angle. Start seeing This stuff that needs to be cleaned. It's got like a spot of red in it right here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Just always love this stuff. I used to think that nobody could see in here because it gets really dark. But this smart camera has got it to where it automatically lightens up for me. You see where the banks have been coming in. I'm gonna get back over here and see what I can stumble onto. Got some really big pieces of that. Not sure quite what that is. That looks like jasper. Not sure. Nice breeze. Spring is on. Summer's almost over. Man, it sure did go fast. I was really waiting on it to be here too. I think that really makes your summer jump by when you're really anxious for it. You jump out. I did a lot this summer. I had a really good time. And I don't think I'm going to slow down. I do have to take some time off sometimes to heal up. Only so many miles you can put on yourself before you need to take a break. Only way to find it. The place I'm actually heading to is just way down that way. so it's going to be a few days before I get there, video-wise. I'm glad everything's been running well for me. I can see where the deer go up right there. Y'all see those fish? Bunch of little fish. There's a little patch of rocks I think I might investigate. I always like to look in the places where people don't really look. Piece of that iron. That's really pretty. Just totally different when you get that wet. That white skin just really makes a difference. But you can see the lines in it. I can. Let me see if I can put it on my forehead when I do that. Let me slide back down this hill and get on my way. Gotta be careful for that kudzu, those to wrap around your ankles. Pull you face down in the creek. looks like a bird. It's an old piece of glass. I usually collect stuff like that. I don't know why. I just do. It's about time for that big wild piece. I see it coming. Get back in it. Looks like somebody got down in here with a four-wheeler. It's the first time I've seen those tracks in here. I think people are starting to buy those more. Cause that crater creek I was in, man, it really had a lot of tracks. Even though I never seen anybody, we hadn't had any rain here in a good while. It was really strange this year. We had all our rain in the summer. Now you can see that's a formation of some sort there. Definitely. And I seen something else too. That's what I was going for when I found that. Looks like sulfur. Just like that stuff I find. See those lines in it? I've seen some places around here where I want to get up in and explore. But I really want to have somebody with me. Because it's just a little dangerous to get back up in here by myself and start doing risky stuff. I mean, your phone's not going to do you any good if you can't dial it. And that's some old concrete. And it took something to move that joker here. It's unreal. You never know what our past held. How fast things change, disappear, and we remake things, call it new. That's a pretty piece. Yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna work some stuff like that. I've got some, but I want to have enough to where if it turns out like what I'm seeing, I'll have plenty to work with. Well, I say plenty, more than 10 pieces. That's a good place to look. Boy, it feels good to be out here in this sunlight. Take any shots for any flowers today. There we go. Here's some more of that iron coming up. Clay. So we got all this iron and clay and quartz. That's a pretty little piece right there. It's another one of those glowers. I don't know if you can see the pink in that. It's kind of at the top. Keep that one. This is a nice little section here. I like it when the water just slowly runs over this and exposes all the little smaller pieces. That's a piece with that iron running through it. I mean, literally, you can see it sticking out where the iron just ran right through that rock. And, look at this wall. Technology. This looks like jasper. Old brick. Don't think I'm gonna have my creek much longer. I took half of it. I can hear the same noises I heard before they took it. So I may be recording something that nobody will ever get to see again. And they block all this off. I really didn't think they were able to do that, but you live and learn. That's why I'm going to try my best to enjoy it and get the most out of it while I can. You never know what's going to be around the next corner anymore. See all those fish? I'm kind of pushing them as I walk. Well, they think I am anyway. It's beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see that, how beautiful that is. I think it is anyway. Some bigger stone. I really love being out in this. I really enjoy everybody being with me and joining me, watching my videos. I'm going to close this one out. Walk down and explore these noises I'm hearing. See what we got going on. I'm gonna be able to continue That was my plan. It's been a little while since I found an amazing piece. That's what I was saying. It hits that riverbed, and until you get back in it, you stop finding it. Not sure if people can tell, but that's blue. Get it wet, it might come in better. I didn't know. Still don't know what this is. When I first got down here, I thought I had me something. Well, I just don't know. It's just amazing the way it looks. And it cuts and polishes really nice. Nice and hard. Easy to work with. Just heard something move in there. Apparently it waited for me to get away, and I started heading towards it. It's always more prettier when you hold it up. Nice, good picture. This stuff works really well. I've seen maps of this place that was 100 years old, but it wasn't here. It's moved since the map was made. And I believe just the building in front of it, because it's not far that way before it hits the Alabama River and runs into it. They've got a pipe there. I'm gonna cross it and hike up about a good mile or so, because that's where the place I want to explore is. I just couldn't walk through all of this without looking, even though it's always started running. If you watch the previous videos of this series I'm doing here, you'll notice how much it's dropped off the fines. because you get off of that old riverbed and you don't find as much. And then you know when you get back on it, it'll start showing up. That's a beautiful piece in there. Look at that. That's a big, nice piece of that blue stuff I was talking about. Look how big that is. Not sure if you can see that color or not. It's got blue and purple. If I could get it close enough. That's that iron again. It's really a lot more. Lets you know where all the chunks of it's coming from. That's downstream when I first get in and start heading this way. I always like to check these walls. Well, I say wall, it's a little hill. I think a lot of times people will see things like that and know they have to go over it. And they quit looking. They move forward where they gotta go. You can see all the crystals that this was laying on when it formed. But I have yet to find a whole crystal down here. And like I said, it's an old riverbed. There's no telling how far these rocks traveled to be here. Because I've had people tell me I didn't find this here. And I know I did. Look at that, how beautiful. Look at that. That is a beautiful piece. Both sides. Gotta keep that. Thought I seen something in here when I bent down to wet that. I spotted something. It's amazing how quick it can disappear. That's really nice and smooth. See that clay? There's a piece. Let's see something else too. It's hard to see that not clean, but that's that petrified wood. It's just got a lot of agate chalcedony in it. And I see that those stripes there. I want to look at that. Oh, that's so smooth. It's hard to see how nice that looks. I can see it coming out of the wall. Oh, that's beautiful. That is really pretty right there. It's just amazing. I don't know if y'all can see that is a mixture of, I'm just not quite sure what that is. I've never found anything because all those spots are like a clear chalcedony. Let me see if I can get it close enough. You can see it. Wow, that's beautiful. That's going to be something else. And the yellow with the red and the clear blue. Okay. I want everybody to be blessed. I went a little long on here. I see 42 minutes. Sorry about that. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all be blessed. Join me again tomorrow. I'll be posting another post of this artesian well in Autauga County. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed.